So today, we're making a wreath, and we're making a non-holiday winter wreath because January can be dreary. And this is a fun project to kind of break up the monotony, but it's also really pretty to have a wreath on your front porch or on your front door, even though it's not a holiday. It's kind of a pretty thing, makes you feel good, lifts your spirits. So we're going to take the components that we bought at a big box store, and Kay Johnston, who is a friend and neighbor, and an expert, is going to show us how to put together groupings and have kind of a more natural looking wreath. So here we go.
As we fluffed this, you also need to fluff whatever wreath you're using, if it's a greenery wreath, because when you get them hung from the store, they're smashed flat. And so just take it and start pulling out the individual branches in somewhat of a random pattern, and it makes it look a lot more natural.
Right. Okay. So there's a couple of ways to do this. We could do one where one goes like this, one kind of goes up like this.
So kind of scattered.
So it kind of, and you could even take then the third, you could do something big in one spot, or you could do them around it. You could do two in one spot and one over here.
Gotcha.
Or you could do all of it together. So that's really personal.
Well, these are my favorite, but let's take a look at what we have more of and what we have less of.
Well,
do we have
in addition to these, we have 3 of those pieces.
Okay.
We have 3 of these pieces. We have several of these kind of frosted blueberries. And then we have these little stick things with little baby pine cones. And they almost look slightly frosted.
Yes.
And then our final little piece is we'll put this little owl somewhere in the midst of it.
We're taking the price tags off, but I do want to mention that these things are not terribly expensive. Can you buy a wreath cheaper on Amazon? Yes, but you'll never find exactly what you're looking for. Besides, this is a lot of fun. There's a lot to be said for having a friend over and kind of creating something. Kay and I were just talking about how on my particular front door, the door is on that side. So we need to put the bulk of the bulk over on this side to give it room to breathe, to maneuver. And we've also decided that the focal point will be this grouping. We really, really like this stuff that we bought, that we found.
And then we'll add all the other
Yeah, we'll
pieces.
add all the other stuff on the outside. But this will be the focal point, and Mr. Owl will sit in the middle here.
And we're going to get it
Got my
in
little
there
wire cutters.
just as tight as we can. And then you can either cut the little extra pieces of wire off, or you just tuck them in. Okay, so we've got this one piece in, and we'll have to secure it.
Do you want me to get behind the wire?
That might be good. Trying to figure out where this one. Yeah, this one goes in. So if you can try to,
Got it.
and then we'll secure this one a little bit better too.
By the way, I bought this easel at Kay's recommendation. It's very inexpensive on Amazon, of course, and it has made a huge difference. Whoops, I'm gonna have to hold it up there. It makes it so much easier to work with the wreath, to have it up like this, to have it up in a vertical.
Well, and you get it's easier to figure out your 3-dimensional look.
Right.
We want it to be fairly sturdy because we can have significant winds
Yes.
at times.
And in fact, we have in the last couple of weeks.
And you don't want your wreath pieces to be scattered.
I was hesitant to go with this big bushy form. I was thinking twig would be better, but I am glad that we went with the bushy.
Well,
So it's a little sturdier.
and in the winter time, everything is brown.
Yes.
So having a little extra green is nice.
Oh, it's looking so pretty.
Yes, it's really pretty.
All right, so I'm gonna go back in the back again.
You're gonna
And what am I-
secure that a little more?
Yeah,
or
I'm gonna
is that what you
secure that
think?
one. Yeah, because it could slip out.
Okay.
Just gotta find a better.
It's hard to
Right.
sometimes find the spot to anchor it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. You come around here. I think I want you to help me. I'm thinking. Is it on or off?
It's on.
I'm thinking maybe we need to get us a little bit more height up in here. What's your thinking on that? Or is it, do you not like that?
I think it's.
Or do you
I
think
think
it would be better down here?
I think it'd be better at the bottom.
Okay, let me
Let me-
put it in here
Yeah. Let's see.
and let's see what we think.
What is the overall shape? I mean, not the overall shape. What is the goal? Not to be going too many different directions at once.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To keep the focal point. The focal point.
That's right. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's good.
if we do it that down there,
Yeah, that looks very natural.
it does.
And I have to be honest with you, I'm kind of leaning more and more in my taste towards nature. Instead of ribbons and bows and,
yes.
lace and all that kind of stuff, I really like kind of
More
natural.
of a natural look.
Yeah, and in fact, this
Well, that
Christmas,
looks very natural.
this Christmas, instead of this kind of garland, I really wanted to get either natural, which is very expensive,
Yes.
for up the stairs, or at least a natural looking.
Well, I was
garland.
thinking-
Yeah. So I got that, but it still wasn't like big enough.
Okay.
I
now,
like that Norwegian
this piece,
soft.
we
pine.
need to. Well, you like the expensive.
I
stuff.
do.
I
I've got
know.
great taste.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I like it. I always laugh at it. Oops. Champagne taste on a beer, but yeah.
But I'd rather have less and have better than more and
agree.
cheaper.
I agree. Wholeheartedly. Just kind of, and this stuff bends easily. It's really
Yes, it
wonderful.
does.
So got some in
Here,
there.
right behind you. It's this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks very nice.
I like. I'm not sure where to want to do anything on the other side.
I know.
I think you've got such a wonderful focal point going on.
Well, we can save those other pieces for another
No.
project.
But that doesn't mean I can't use some more of them. I do think we should use berries. Excuse me, Marsha.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me see. I'm just going to stick this in here. I'm going to pull some of this up. So it's really spread out nicely.
Oh, that is so pretty. Very pretty, especially like
I
I
love it.
like the bare sticks here.
I do too. I do too. I think they're very pretty. Now, while you're doing that, let's just play with some of these berries. We may want to cut some in smaller bunches. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Or you may end up saying, I don't want the berries.
Cute! I love the owl. And the fact that he's so natural
There's
looking.
a little whimsy to it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can get this in here and maybe you can give it.
Do you need me to go behind you and tie?
Well, none of this is tied right now.
Oh, I
We're
see.
just gonna have to. This just gives it a more.
Well, it's less of this
Yes, I think it's.
fakey stuff
I
and
think it's
more
pretty.
natural.
Don't you?
Yes.
lots of things
to
secure.
attach. Right.
Let me take the birdie out so we don't.
Okay, I'm getting this,
Okay.
whatever this is. This
Okay,
is the
well,
blueberries.
Yeah.
You want me to wait?
Before you do that one, let's do these pieces. And
So how do you know which pieces to secure first? I guess you go in layers.
I do it biggest to smallest.
Ah, okay.
Just
So where is your
we know
hand?
we have we have 3, I believe, of these white branchy things.
So, I'm very satisfied with how this turned out. This is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Kay,
Oh, it was my
for
pleasure.
coming. And
It's
next
so
time,
pretty.
yeah, next time we're going to do something for Kay. For helping us all the time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.
Bye-bye.